Assalamu alaikum, my lovely beautiful people. I hope you all are doing great. We are doing well too. It's been a couple of days. I am not able to get in touch with you guys, and I had to share with you this lasagna recipe that I made the other day. I had recorded this and I was not getting a time to share it with you. So before getting to the video or to the recipe, please consider subscribing my channel if you do, and give this video a thumbs up if you're gonna enjoy, and don't forget to share with your friends and family. Okay, so here I quickly made a chicken mince, and now I'm chopping some onion, and I'm gonna take 2 garlic cloves, and I'm going to mash them in a masher, garlic masher. And I actually took a medium size of onion. Now I'm just mashing the garlic. And this is my very first time making this chicken one. Usually I make with beef mince. I think that's even better. So now I am actually blending the tomatoes. You can take the tomato puree or tomato paste from the supermarket. I just made at home. And now I'm just gonna saute onion and garlic in a very less oil. So it's completely up to you how much you're gonna use. And this is the worst part of the chicken mince that I don't like, that it gets really lumpy when you just add into the pan or to any cooking part. So I had to actually keep somehow pushing it down or mashing it down with the wooden spoon, so it can get into very fine grains like consistency. So here I added salt, some red chili powder, oregano, thyme, red chili sauce, and some soy sauce, some coriander powder, some cumin powder. So really those basic spices. And now I added this tomato puree that I blended in a blender, and I'm gonna add some water and I'm gonna cook it. So you see, this is what we are looking for. So when you add the chicken, it gets somehow really lumpy, so you have to mash it down while you are cooking. So I just transferred it to another side, and it's cooking the sauce. And now I'm gonna make the white sauce. This is the same that you can usually make for the white pasta. So I added here butter, and now I'm gonna add white flour little by little, and I'm gonna cook it until I will get a very good fragrance, and I will see that it's no longer raw. So then I will go ahead and add milk into it, and I will cook it. So you see, I'm adding, I took, I would say, maybe 150 grams of butter, and I'm adding around 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. So it will be lumpy when you will add the milk, so don't stress out. Just work it out, just keep stirring it, so you are not going, just like the pudding, when usually we make the pudding, so we have to keep stirring the spoon. So that's how we're gonna cook it. So here I just kept stirring it. I just replaced the spoon to this spatula because it works really well with these kinds of sauces. So here I'm gonna add a bit of salt and a little bit of oregano, and this is the consistency we are looking for. And also I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. So you would like to taste it, of course. If you want to add more salt or black pepper or white pepper according to your taste, go ahead and adjust that. So it's actually really easy, I would say, but it takes a lot of time. I just had to fast forward it to you because I didn't want you to watch 30 minutes of this whole video. So yeah, if you cook it like in the 2 stoves at the same time, then you can probably save some. Otherwise it takes a lot of time. So you have to stop cooking the sauce here, the white one, because it gets really thick when it cools down a bit. So I actually pre-boiled the pasta a little bit, the pasta sheets, because I wasn't sure if it's pre-cooked. So here I added this chicken sauce at the bottom, and you have to make it a little bit runny because that water is going to cook the pasta. So I'm going to layer it up with now this chicken sauce and that we made, and now I'm gonna add the white sauce on top of it. And you have to be really generous here, because here it may look somehow that it is too much, but it's not. Believe me, when the pasta get cooked, it absorbs everything. So here I added Adam cheese. Those white slices are not pasta, these are Adam cheese. Now I'm adding mozzarella, and I will add a little bit of parmigiano, and I will chop up a little bit of coriander, and I will add that. You can add spinach as well if you want, that also tastes really good. So just for the color and for the good fragrance and also the taste, I added that. So that's how I'm gonna do the rest of the layers. So okay, so the mistake I made here, that I added a double layer of the pasta, and it was a bit too much because it gets thickened when it gets cooked. So you probably wouldn't want to do that. So that's probably I'm not gonna do, because I thought maybe it's the sauce is too much, or the pasta sheets, they looked really slim and thin. So I just added another layer, you see, on the sides, that I probably wouldn't do again. So because it gets really thick when it gets cooked, so one sheet is enough, the layer of one sheet at a time. So here I added all the sauce of white and the chicken one. So it tastes really amazing with the beef, I would say, with the beef mince rather than the chicken, but it was good too. My husband really loved it. He actually ate it, like, I don't know, for 2 days or so. He kept it in the fridge and he kept eating. So that's a good part. I really love it when he eats like that, when I cook something. So that means that you are cooking something really good, that somebody is enjoying it. So yeah, here I added a parmigiano again. I love parmigiano, I don't know why, but this cheese is amazing. So here I'm going to add a foil paper on the top of it, and you wouldn't want to touch it to the cheese because it will stick. So you have to keep it a little bit up on a height. When you will do it, it will stay on place. So now I am gonna cook it for around 40 minutes on 180 degrees. So here it came out perfect. So you would want to, actually I took off the foil and I kept it again for another 10 minutes to get this golden color around the edges. So it was so good, so cheesy, so yummy. So if you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up. Do leave a comment below. Get in touch with me on my Instagram page. Do follow me there as well, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. Take very good care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.